Hello friends! My name is Shayla and today I am here with my July TBR. It's fairly ambitious, so let's just dig right into things. But first off, I want to say Happy Canada Day to all of my Canadian friends and Happy 4th of July weekends to all my friends here in the US. I have my stars and stripes on today just for you. I also want to make a quick announcement for those of you who don't follow me on other forms of social media. I'm going to be starting school in the month of August. So this TBR is going to kind of be my last hurrah before school starts at the end of August. So I am excited. My plan is to major in English. We'll direct it in a way where I can work in that publishing world either as an author or for a publisher specifically, and I am super excited about it. So now let me actually get to why you clicked on this video. I just wanted to let you guys know that. So first up, let's talk about what I'm currently reading. So I've started my classic for the month this morning, and that is Far from the Madding Crowd by Thomas Hardy. I'm really enjoying this. I am buddy reading this. I will leave her channel linked down below. She's a doll. You guys will love her. Next up, I am reading Dawn of the Dragons. I'm about 100 pages in, and I don't know why people aren't talking about this book. This book is fantastic. I'm really enjoying the layout of this book and the story that has started, and I am super excited to let you know my full thoughts. I do plan on doing a review of this because nobody's talking about it, and more people need to experience this book because it is fantastic. And last on my currently reading list is the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy. Again, I'm about 100 pages in. This one isn't grabbing me as quickly as I thought it would, but it's not bad. I am enjoying it, but I expected it to just grab me and I would already be done with like the first book, maybe the second book by now. But get through this fairly quickly so I can get to this other massive stack of books. Okay, so as you guys know, I end up buddy reading a lot with April Sarah. I will link her channel down below. She's usually linked on most of my videos. But we are choosing to start 1,000 Nights by E.K. Johnston on Monday, and I've been wanting to read this. So my library had it, I've checked it out, and her and I are going to be reading this probably pretty quick. We have a couple other books that we might buddy read this month, but she's going to be traveling the last half of the month, so we aren't 100% sure. We haven't figured all that out yet. But at the very least, we are buddy reading this one this month. The other ones I have purchased, so we can do those in August if we need to. Okay, the next three are books that I have, well, the next four are books that I've borrowed from friends and I've had for far too long. So I need to get them read and back to their owners. So the first one is The Dark Lord of Dirkholm by Diana Wynne Jones, and my friend Dana loaned this to me, and it looks like a great fantasy novel. So I'll probably start this one as soon as I finish the Dragons book, because I try to only read one epic fantasy at a time. I try to not overwhelm myself that way and get storylines confused. I try to read things that are very different when I'm reading multiple books. So I am excited to get to this. It looks really good, so I will let you know my thoughts. Next up, one of my clients at work, Gina, she and I talk books all the time when she's in, and she's loaned me a couple. Letters from the Jade Dragon box that I read last month was from her as well, and so these are two more that she's loaned me that I want to get read pretty quickly so I can get them back to her. And the first one is The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society. I've been wanting to read this book for years, and I just haven't gotten around to it. So she loaned me her copy, so I am super excited to get this read finally. And the last book from my cute client Gina is The Silence of God by Gail Sears. This is the same author that wrote Letters in the Jade Dragon box. And I believe it's a very similar premise where it's a historical fiction. Yeah, this one's based in Russia. So this is a historical fiction kind of on the founding of the LDS Church in Russia. So I'm excited to give this a read. I've heard nothing but good things about it. And I believe if you're Christian at all, you will enjoy these books. They aren't too heavy in abstract LDS religion aspects. It's strictly in the fact that we believe in God and Jesus Christ, and I think any Christian could easily enjoy this book. And last but not least, one of my teacher friends, her name is Allison, she loaned me Flipped, which is just a cute little contemporary quick read. It's middle grade technically. It talks about two people that one likes the other and the other doesn't, and then they flip and the other one seems to like. And so I've never read this, so I really want to give it a read, and it's quick and easy, so I plan to get through this real quick. Okay, the last 4 are books that have been on my shelf for longer than I wanted them to, and I want to get them read. So the first one is the Shaegeeksout Book Club Book of the Month, so this one is happening no matter what, and that is Traitor's Blade by Sebastian de Castell. I heard about this on Sam's Nonsense channel. I'll link that down below as well. She has fallen in love with the entire series. She read the first 2 in no time flat. She's currently on the 3rd one, last I knew. She might have finished it already. But I am excited to give this a read. It has like Three Musketeers elements, and it looks fantastic. And this cover, I mean, there's stuff in the cloak here. I'm just excited. The next one is a cute little contemporary, and that is Love, Fortunes, and Other Disasters by Kimberly Corellius. And this is one I wanted to get read this summer. I found it on Book Outlet. It was absolutely adorable. It comes from Swoon Reads, and everything I've read from that publishing house has been adorable and really fun, or very serious and very important. So I am super excited to give this a read. I think it'll just be a fun and fluffy one. I mean, it says under here, what if you were fated to never fall in love? I mean, that grabs me right away, and I'm excited to give it a read. Next up is Plus One by Elizabeth Fama. This is a sci-fi. There are people who live during the day and people who live during the night. They're never supposed to interact, and clearly from the cover they are. So I am excited to give this a read and find out exactly how their races work and why they're not supposed to interact. So I'm excited. And last but not least is another book that I really wanted to get read this summer, and that is The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. I'm really excited to give Morgan Matson a chance. I've never read any of her books. I've heard this one is pretty cute, but it's not her best. So as long as I like it okay, I will probably go and read some of her other stories. But it's about a girl who becomes a dog walker through a summer, through various experiences, and there's an ice cream truck, and it just looks like summer. And I think it'll be great fun to read this month. So guys, that's it. That is my very ambitious TBR. That's 15 books, because technically Dawn of the Dragons is 2 books, and the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy is obviously 3. Anyways, that's a lot. I'm hoping to get to all of it this month. If not, then some of that will trickle over into August before I start school, but there's also Booktube-a-thon later this month, and I will most likely participate in that because I won't be able to really participate in any readathons until like Christmas break at that point. So anyways, I am really excited about everything I'm reading. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and I look forward to having a great reading month in July. Let me know in the comments down below what you plan to read, and if you want to join me on any of these reads, also let me know, because I love to buddy read with some peeps. So have an awesome day, guys. Again, happy Canada Day and happy 4th of July weekend. Have a good weekend.